you see what's on the screen. So this is my second time recording this, so technically my reaction isn't going to be a first time genuine reaction because I recorded it and I was in my car and I didn't think things through and I didn't unplug my Bluetooth thing, and it's set to record media and mic sounds, but the mic, obviously I was in my car, so it was coming through the car speakers. So I went back and I listened to the audio, and you can hear the audio twice from the trailer. So here we go. We're gonna do another trailer reaction. I was here. It was like the trailer was uploaded 2 hours ago, when I initially recorded it, and now it's not 2 hours ago. So yeah. That's a big rip, let me tell you. But here we are. I already know the trailer, but I wanted to watch it again, and I never did watch it again because I was busy. So this is my second time watching it. I do know I can give you a little spoiler here. You're gonna hear it in a second, but it is a remix of "On the Precipice of Defeat," which was the first OST, the first track that you hear in Bleach. Go watch it. Episode 1, the first song that you hear, it's called "On the Precipice of Defeat," and we get a nice remix to that trailer. To that track. So just to kind of go over that, basically what that means is not only will we be getting new OST like we heard in the last trailer, but we'll also be getting remixes of the old OST. And most likely, we probably will be getting some old tracks. Probably just the ones that are like either the most memorable or the most fitting. So, a lot of memorable tracks are. I don't even know if memorable. I would say probably more nostalgic, right? Because "On the Precipice of Defeat," that was the first track you ever heard. Obviously, we're going to hear number one, that's Ichigo's theme. But, I mean, I'm trying to think of, what else. What else is, when you hear it, you're just like, yeah, that's Bleach. But, I don't know, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I know a lot of bounce music, for some reason, was, used heavily throughout most of Bleach. Like, it's kind of unfortunate, honestly. I was always thinking that, there is so many good tracks that they could have used that would have fit the scenes, and instead they just went with bounce music. Not that the bounce music is bad. OST, whatever. Not that it's bad at all, but, it just made it feel like there wasn't as much variety, even though, there are four albums, 4 OSTs, and, or is there only 3? No, yeah, there's 4. There's 4. Yep. We have the first season. We have the Bount. We have the Arankar, and then the last one, OST is Zanpakuto Rebellion for some reason. And those are the 4 OST albums. And then you have the 4 movie OSTs. And there's so many good OSTs that they could have used in so many different scenes, and they just kind of went with bounce music. But here we go. We're 4 minutes into the video, and the trailer is like 2.5 minutes. So let's get this over with. Let's go ahead and start this. You already see Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War. This is official trailer number 2. Premiere 10/10/2022. Boy, we are less than a month away. I mean, it's on the 10th and it's the 11th, but we're less than a month away. Let's fucking go. I'm sorry for the F-bomb, but come on. It's Bleach. It's back. Alright. So, this is only subbed, but it does have subtitles, so well, I should say Japanese dubbed, with English subtitles. Alright, so let's go ahead and start this here. I'm not going to talk too much, but now that I see it once, I can kind of
フォローを存在そのものから消すことができるものなど奴らしかいないよ。
唐倉町ってフォローの出現率も高いって聞くし、こんなところに来るのが僕みたいなのでいいのかなって。なんて数。こんなの泣いてるなんて。あなたは
黒崎一郎、死神対抗だ。
お待たせ。
正体もわからねえ。襲ってくる理由もわからない。黒崎、気をつけろ。今回の相手は。はいはい。これより生きるか死ぬか大選抜大会を開催いたします。お前それクイーンシーの見覚えがあったか。黒崎一郎。今起きていることは全て一つにつながってる。とっくにただごとじゃないんすよ。これはだったらあんたは全部知ってるんだな。お前には関係のないことだ。全隊長に命ず、これより戦の準備にかかれ。おののけ死神ども、これよりシュテルンリッターがお前たちを粛清する。分かった。じゃあ助けに行くぞ。まとめて行くぜ。バンカイ飲み込んできた悲しみの悪いな。皆殺しって命令なんだ。てめえには用はねえよ。全力で叩き切れ。お前の挽回はここだ。
I mean, come on.
絶対に耐えるのだ。必ずイチゴが来てくれる。
Bleach has literally never looked this good. Not in the full-bring arc, not in movie 4, however, like, this is literally the best it's ever looked. And we get a small little dialogue scene.
さあ、平和のための知らせを聞こう。運命を砕く力はきっと振り下ろされる刃に似ている。
And that's it. I mean, that's the trailer. It's like, you know, it's still so surreal to me that after 12 years, we are finally getting it back. I mean, you know, technically, I guess if you're a dub watcher, it's been like, let's see, the dub ended in like 2016, I think. So, what year is it? 2022, right? So it's been 6 years. 6 years since the dub ended, and like 12 years. Has it been like 13 now? Because I think we were saying like 12 years. Because I think it ended in 2012. 2012? That would only be 10. Why do I think 12 years? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking 2012. I don't know. But either way, it's been a very, 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 very long time since we've had a new Bleach episode released. And not, you know, counting the episodes being dubbed, because that doesn't really count as a new episode being released. It does, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a new episode. Like, I remember when I was watching Bleach as a kid, or a teenager, but, you know, as a kid, and we were only in, like, the Arankar arc or something like that, and I remember being curious and looking up the final episode of Bleach, and I watched it dubbed, I watched it subbed, and I remember the scene with Tsukishima and Shishigawara, where they're walking through the woods, and, yeah, and that was the last episode, and it was a couple of years after that we finally got it dubbed, but here we go. Now, simulcast. We're getting a simulcast, it's already been confirmed. Viz is here posting, it premieres on 10/10, but, and there's a big but here, will we be getting a simul dub? How far out is Viz going to, you know, how long is it going to take for Viz to actually dub these episodes? Is it going to be the same day? Or one day, you know, let's say they release on Monday or whatever. So, basically, what I do know is that as far as the schedule goes, they're releasing it on Monday, so we can probably assume that it's going to be Mondays over in Japan. So even if they did do it, like, say, Monday, and then the following, like, the upcoming Saturday, so you go through the rest of the week, and then that episode gets released dubbed, that would be fine. Because they can, Saturday, that's anime day, basically, on Adult Swim. That's Toonami. So, say it releases on Monday, and then anime day for America, us Westerners here, is Saturday. That wouldn't be so bad. Even if it was a week out, right? I feel like whatever Bleach does is going to kind of set the standard of what companies are going to do in terms of dubs going forward. And if we get some kind of simul dub where it's like very close to, because I mean, like I just said, I remember watching Bleach. I watched it dubbed. I watch it dubbed. Johnny Young Bosch, Stephanie Se, I think her name, something like that. All those people, these people. We got and shout out Vic. I hope Vic returns as Ikaku. I'm rooting for you, buddy. I don't think Monica Rial is in Bleach. Hopefully they don't hire her as a Stern Ritter. I don't want her to be Bambietta. I don't want her to be Candice. I don't even know, like, her voice, the way that her voice is, I don't really think it matches. The only one is Meninas, maybe, that would fit. But she's the only one that I can think of that, like, Monica Rial would actually be able to voice. Other than that, she's not really... She's always the quiet character. But, yeah. I mean, that's it. I don't want to make this a super long video. I just wanted to go through, give my trailer reaction, and yeah. Just kind of talk about what we're getting for a dub. Hopefully we get it simul dubbed. The thing is obviously if it releases on Mondays, we don't get anime on Mondays here, so it would be on Saturday. But, hey, if they release it subbed on Monday, and then you get to watch it dubbed on Saturday, that's good enough for me. I know I kind of lost my train of thought. Basically what I was saying is, back in the day, it took like years for the dubs to come out. And with like something like Dragon Ball Super, even that took like a year or two for us to get the dub. And that's Dragon Ball. So if Bleach simul dubs, that's going to set a standard for the anime industry. And all of the big boys are going to follow suit. We're going to start seeing dubs sooner. Because you can't argue. You can argue that the Japanese is the authentic way to watch, because that is where it comes from. Those are the voices that were, especially with this specific dub right here. I mean Japanese dub. The voices for the Stern Ritter and Yuha and everybody, they were all picked personally by Kubo. So these are the voices that he feels embody these characters the most. So yes, it does make sense that the Japanese dub is the definitive way to watch it. However, you cannot deny that there are people, including myself, who just prefer dubs. We prefer to listen to it in English, and we also grew up with it. Like I said, it shows up on Toonami. That's probably where it's going to be, because, they're not really anywhere else to watch anime. That's kind of the standard there. But, man, Johnny Young Bosch, we already know, we've seen him, and he's been in all kinds of, marketing stuff. They just did an interview with, I don't know why, but Pro ZD, or whatever the heck his name is, for the Hellverse movie. Not Hellverse. Yeah, Hellverse, sorry. Yeah. And, he was there. I don't know why they didn't get somebody like, James Hansen. Especially James Hansen. Shout out the boy. He's been supporting Bleach for years. for years. Even when there's been no content, he's been doing whatever he can, been working with his whatever sources he's got over in Europe and or the UK or whatever, and Japan, and trying to get at whatever little bits and pieces of news that we could get to just know that something's happening, and he's reported on it. Sometimes he was wrong, but hey, not every rumor is going to be right. You know what they say? They say take everything with a grain of salt. However, did he say that the Bleach anime would be coming back? Yes. Did he say that it would be simulcast? Well, he said that it probably should be. I guess yeah, he didn't really predict that. He said that it should be. But, you know what I mean? James Hansen or Mr. Tomo, he's I wouldn't say new and up and coming Bleach tuber, but he is, fairly new, or at least I have just recently found him, within the past year or two. Who else do we got? We got Clyde. He also makes good videos. DB Zimmerman. He also makes good videos. Hell, even Seth the Programmer. He makes Bleach videos. Like, why are you going to make this guy ProZD? I've never even heard of this man. I am subscribed to every single Bleach tuber. For the most part. All the big ones. That I can think of. And if there's any others... Platinum Equinox. There's another one. I'm subscribed to all the big boys. ProZD. This dude, when I went to his channel, all he does is some random stuff. I don't even know what his content is. I think they only picked him because he does anime content and he has a large subscriber base. So they picked him. But like, from what I heard from, Flame of Rebirth, there's another one. Another Bleach tuber. From when in his video, if you watched it the other day, he was talking about how he went and watched the movie, and the interview between him and Johnny, there was just no energy. It was lacking enthusiasm. This guy is not a Bleach fan. Why would you bring this non-Bleach fan to come talk about Bleach? You want somebody to be excited. He called Senbon Sakura pink thingies. I mean, come on. At least have the decency to know the name of the ability of the Zanpakuto. He didn't even know who Aizen was. I mean, who is this goober? Who is he? Why is he here? But this is the wrong video for that. This is a hype video. We're talking about Bleach, and it's back. And hopefully Viz does the right thing, and they're already working on the dub. So that way, us boys over here in the West, we can listen to it with the Johnny Young Bosch and all the good people. I'm not going to go list through everybody's names, but everybody knows Johnny Young Bosch. To be fair, he carries the show. He carries it. It's Johnny Young Bosch or don't give it to me at all. Nah, that's a lie. I'll still watch Bleach. If they didn't even release a dub, I'd still watch it. If it was only Japanese, boy, if that was the only way to watch Thousand Year Blood War, well, you bet your bottom dollar. I was going to think of something funny, but yeah, you bet. I'm watching it. I don't care. And I probably will watch the first episode. I don't know if I'm going to have to pirate it. I don't know if it's, we got Disney Day. Or Disney whatever. A bunch of Star Wars stuff has been released. They haven't promoted anything from Bleach. What I do want to point out is there is some solace to the fact that Disney may be buying the rights to stream Bleach. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know if anybody saw it. But back when Loki came out, the Loki series on Disney Plus, Tite Kubo was, I don't know if he was commissioned or whatever, but he drew a picture of, he did digital art for Aizen, in the, kind of like similar to Loki. You can go look it up, just look up, Disney Plus, Aizen, Loki, and I'm sure you'll find the Twitter post. But, yeah, there's that, and they, obviously they were collabing, they have an interest in Bleach. So, it kind of makes sense that they would want to get some kind of licensing right. Especially because they got that anime section on their Disney Plus. So they're gonna want to build up a portfolio like James Hansen said. If they have Bleach, they're gonna put that on the front page of their anime section. People who don't subscribe to Disney Plus for anime, they're gonna see that Bleach is streaming there, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, all right, Disney's making some moves," and you're gonna have a bunch of like teenagers and stuff that are using Disney Plus. They're watching Mandalorian, they're watching Bad Batch. Bad Batch is good. They're watching Andor, and then they see Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War, and if they're into anime, and they've never heard of Bleach, which I don't know how you haven't, but if they're into anime and they see that, they're gonna be like, "Yo, I gotta watch this right now," and that's gonna do nothing but drive sales for Disney and do nothing but promote Bleach even more, and that's only good. Like everybody's already said, Disney has no say over censoring. They cannot censor. They only have the rights to stream the already provided content. Basically, Viz is going to give Disney Plus the episodes, and then Disney's going to put it on their platform. There's no editing being done. There's no censoring being done. There's nothing that's going to be done. It's going to come from Japan. It's going to go to Viz. Viz is going to dub it, and then they're going to send it to Disney or whoever, whether it's Disney, Crunchyroll, Hulu, Netflix, whatever, even though Hulu and Disney Plus are connected, but you know what I mean? Whoever gets it is going to just have that already made series, and they're going to have to stream it on their platform. Not to mention that Disney already has mature ratings for other stuff. So it doesn't really make sense that there's all this uproar about, oh, Disney's going to censor it, the mouse is going to ruin Bleach. Like, no, they can't do anything to Bleach, man. They can't do anything to it.